Alright guys, welcome to another video. Excuse my voice, I do have a sinus infection right now, but I picked up another drawer from Goodwill for about 25 bucks. It looked pretty cool. I saw it on the side as opposed to in the furniture section, and I bought it immediately. Decided to paint this with milk paint and chalk paint, actually, in a uneven design. Top one navy, middle one navy, bottom one navy, and then the offset drawer is white. So yeah, let's check out the video and I'll explain things as I go through. So first things first, just need to clean off the piece. I usually use Dawn soap and some water and just wipe everything down. So right here, I'm just using some wood putty to fill in the cracks. There's a bunch of little nicks in this. I don't know if it was part of the design or what, but I went ahead and tried to fill everything in as much as I could. There's a pretty large gouge in the bottom one, as you'll see in the video, and I tried to fill it up. I think it took about 3 different layers on that big gouge. Alright, so now that it's time to sand, since I got everything prepped, I just grabbed my orbital sander and sand the whole thing with 120 grit sandpaper. So as you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. There's a few bumps on the top, so I switched to, which I believe, 350 grit sandpaper, and that's basically going to allow me to strip the wood some and take care of the bumps and smooth it all out. so that now everything is clean and sanded, we're ready for primer. I'm using the Zinsser primer like I did in the other video. Probably use this almost every single time. Maybe get something darker when I do a darker paint. That really does help. But yeah, this is the priming process. So right here, I'm just using a tack cloth to wipe off the drawers, and I'm going to be priming that door that had the big gouge on it. Like I said, I had to put about 3 layers on there, and the rest of them I'm going to touch up with some primer as well, where the sprayer did not get to. So right here, I'm just adding the navy paint to the 1, 3, and 5 drawers to have it offset. Looked alright when I was done. I call it the Lego dresser because that's how the design and kind of colors came out. But yep, this is it right here. dressers 2 and 4, as well as the rest of the piece, I'm just using white chalk paint. So it is the next day, and I'm basically just going to be sanding the first coat to get any blemishes and bumps out of it, and putting on a second coat. So I'm back to the navy drawers, 1, 3, and 5. It took about 4 or 5 coats of this. I think it's because of the white primer underneath. I probably need to find something that covers better, but yeah, these are the rest of the coats. So this is the third coat of the white chalk paint. Alright, putting it all together. Excuse the angle, my tripod is not that sturdy for my phone. Yeah, putting it all together here, 1, 3, and 5 in with the navy. I think it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I kind of call it the Lego drawer, or the Lego dresser, rather. So yeah, let's check it out. Alright, so for the final layer, I did the polyurethane crystal clear gloss to finish it off with the protective layer. I thought I was going to do 3 on here, but 2 ended up being enough. I went ahead and poured it into my spray gun because it gets a really good spread in coverage as opposed to painting it on there. And I did add water. Every single time I used my spray gun, I used 10% water from whatever I put in to allow it to go through the spray gun. So yeah, let's check it out. Alright, so this is the final product after 2 coats of the polyurethane, and yeah, it looks pretty good. A little different from my first one, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and feel free to subscribe and share. Thank you very much.